Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. These are going to be full moon in Scorpio messages for my dearest Leos. So Leo, this full moon in Scorpio is known as the super pink moon, and this transformational full moon is prime for deep processing and healing, as Scorpio energy can draw out our darkest shadows and our most enlightened selves. Anyone refusing to deal with lingering conflict at this time could really experience some major shakeups, eye-opening awakenings. This moon forms a harsh T-square with disruptive Uranus and Taurus, and Saturn, which is known as the taskmaster. So already difficult situations could come to a boiling point or come to a head at this time. So it's really important, Leo, that we keep calm. Any turmoil will only be temporary, and that we have all of the tools and the power to pull back and find logical solutions. All right, guys, so before I get started, I'm just gonna ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this, Leo. Let's see what messages come through for the Scorpio full moon. Messages for Leo, please, for the Scorpio full moon. Messages for Leo, please, for their highest and greatest good for the full moon in Scorpio, please. All right, so we have twin flame, beautiful. Some of you guys are on a twin flame journey. You may already know who this person is, or you are currently manifesting your twin. Open relationship. Okay, so this is an interesting energy because the open relationship tells me not necessarily are you all in a polyamorous situation. It could be that you're in a situation where there currently isn't commitment. You're in these early stages. On the twin flame journey as well, it could be that you've met this person, but you guys, you know, there's a runner and a chaser. There's a separation period and during the twin flame journey that you guys may be in. Okay, and we get wallflower. So this could be your energy, Leo. You could be a little bit confused as to what's going on, what it is you want to do. You know, it could also be your person. It could be that they're feeling like in this, because what I'm seeing here, because I know very few of you are going to be in an open relationship, but you may be in those initial stages or in a period in your relationship where you're not really sure about what the commitment status is, right? And so what I'm seeing here is somebody's watching and waiting, trying to figure out. It could also be, you know what I'm getting? It could be some of you guys are currently dealing with a karmic connection. And I feel like this karmic connection is disintegrating. And I feel as if either you're looking elsewhere, you're trying to call in your twin flame, or somebody here is sort of watching this and waiting to just sort of like waiting to see what happens with your current connection. Overall energy, there are some obstacles here, Leo. Some of you guys are focused on your coin. Some of you guys are focusing on your work. It could also be what I'm getting here, Leo, is you may be dealing with somebody who may be at a distance from you. Again, because we see these two people, they are still linked, but they're looking elsewhere. So it could be that there's distance between you, that somebody had to travel for work or is at a distance from you at work. Some of you might be feeling a little bit, you know, not quite yourselves, not feeling, you know, waiting to see if you can get your mojo back. All right, or trying to get your mojo back. All right, and so many of you on the twin flame journey, Leos, you are experiencing some obstacles here. But I like this open relationship card because what I'm seeing is the bond between you guys is still quite strong. Okay, if this is what's going on with you and your twin, even though you guys might not be on the same page currently. And for others of you, this represents a karmic situation, either that has ended for you or that you're currently in, but you guys are moving away from each other. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more information, please, for Leos. For this full moon in Scorpio, please. All right, so we have the Temperance card in reverse. So some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius. I have to admit, you guys, I did a pre-shuffle. I actually tried to do a reading for you guys earlier, but I just started getting like really I don't know, I started getting really turned around in circles, and I even started to feel a little bit dizzy and like ringing in my ears. So I had to stop that reading. But your first card out was the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with Sagittarius, okay, or you have Sagittarius in your chart. The Art card, this is about healing. This is about blending. This is also a period of, you know, there's divine timing at work here. Okay, we get Scorpio and Leo coming through very strong here as well. All right, and I love how we see these two halves. You know, we see the masculine and the feminine energy, the light and the dark that we all have within us. So that makes a lot of sense here. And if we take a look at these energies, we see the blue and we see the red. We see the blue and we see the red here as well. So many of you guys, you're in separation from your twin, or you guys are experiencing difficulties in this connection. Whether you know who this person is or not, but this is an energy of, you know, needing to be patient, okay, that all things will be healed with time, but also that there's divine timing at work here, okay? So it could be that, you know, you need to do some healing work to really sort of do that balancing of the masculine and the feminine energies, the light and the dark. Maybe you're working on doing some shadow work. Some of you guys might be healing from physical illness as well, is what I'm getting, but Spirit's asking you to be very patient at this time. Yeah, so look at this. The truth of your relationships right now, we have the sun and the moon, divine masculine, divine feminine, the light and the dark. What I feel for many of my Leos here, this is karma. And that, you know, when I see this Two of Pentacles, for example, I'm seeing that there's something that's keeping you guys apart. Now, for some of you, there's a karmic relationship either that you're involved in or your person is involved in, and that's an obstacle, okay? And we see this snake eating itself. It's like this unending cycle that needs to be healed, needs to be cleared, whether that's between you and your twin or your person, or it's a karmic relationship that needs to be released so that you guys can come together, okay? So it's about achieving balance, and that's what I'm seeing here with the Art card or the Temperance card. There needs to be this balance. I also see that we're dealing with some very fixed energies. Now, Leo, you are also a fixed energy. So fixed energies can be very stubborn. You know, so with your twin flame, it's like you guys are very stubborn, very strong personalities, and that's an obstacle that needs to be overcome. So the Hermit card, some of you guys are dealing with a Virgo, or you may have Virgo in your chart. This is really about doing the work. Okay, so if you guys are in separation from your twin, or you're closing out a karmic situation, or maybe they are, Spirit's saying that you have all the answers that you need to bring yourself into balance. Just don't try to force it or rush it. What I'm seeing with the Hermit card too is, you know, it's the number 9, and 9 is the number of the human gestation period. And this is always sort of this beautiful image that they give me, that sometimes we need to really go within, be patient, right? There's a reason why the human gestation period is 9 months, because it's preparing you on all levels to bring forth new life and for a new cycle in your life that's completely different than, you know, what you've been doing before. Right? And so, like, you know, before pregnancy, and this is a metaphor, right? But before pregnancy, Leo, you have to think about yourself and your basic needs. When when you bring a child or new life into this earth, all of that changes. And that's what I'm feeling, like your twin flame union, or coming into union with this person. Spirit's saying to be patient. The reason it's taking so long, or the reason you're experiencing these obstacles, okay, is because there's a major, major transformation taking place, preparing you for union. Okay, and I really think that's going to be the title of this video. Many of my Leos out there, you may be feeling a little bit down on your luck. You might be feeling like you've lost your mojo, or you're a little bit confused as to what's going on in this current situation, why you have to do certain things, why things are taking so long, but that's because you are preparing for union. All right, so we see the Four of Pentacles, beautiful. So this is this transformation. So this is a reminder from Spirit that, you know, there's collaboration, that everything is working out the way it's supposed to. The Four of Pentacles is Capricornian energy, so it's about stability, but it's also about not doing things the way that we used to do them. We've moved into the age of Aquarius, so things are changing. And also understanding that not everything has to be so difficult, Leo. Some of you guys, you've been in a karmic situation that seems to be never ending, but releasing that is really going to bring you into union with your twin or your divine counterpart. Okay, and so this Four of Pentacles is about allowing those walls to come down, being open, because what I'm seeing with this very fixed energy is there's a need for compromise, there's a need for release, there's a need for healing as well. So we see the Eight of Cups. Leo, I think the message here is getting through very strong. Those of you in a karmic situation, it's time to release it, because in doing so, it's going to release and dissolve the obstacles that are keeping you and your divine counterpart apart. For some of you guys, it may be your person who needs to release a karmic. And in that case, Spirit is saying, you know what, there's progress and patience. While we're being patient, we really need to become the person we want to be with. We need to achieve that balance. We need to go within. Okay, we need to look for those answers, because we have those answers within, Leo. So I really like this Eight of Cups energy. It's also about not willing to settle for anything that really doesn't bring us joy and happiness. And with this wallflower here, I feel like there's a lot of disappointment with the people in the past and the relationships, you know, that you have, that you've been a part of up until now. What I'm also seeing here, though, is like somebody getting a little bit frustrated with the amount of obstacles here. Like, I can see, Leo, I can feel your energy, like, but why do I have to still learn another lesson? Or why is this taking so long? But Spirit's saying, because you're, again, that gestation period, you're being prepared for union. All right, so we get the Six of Wands in reverse. So this is just confirmation from what I was saying. The Six of Wands in reverse is, you know, there's some ego that needs to be worked through here. And some of you guys, you know, you're recognizing that all of the challenges that you've experienced up until this point, they haven't been happening to you, they've been happening for you, because they're actually shaping you into the person that you are to become. And it's also helping you raise your vibration to get to the point where you can come into union with your divine counterpart. And beautiful energy. We have this new beginning. It's like you're going to see why everything took so long. You're going to see why you had to endure the lesson learning, why you had to endure, you know, these difficult obstacles, because it's all bringing you about to this new journey, something that you're going to be so stoked, so excited about. But it's about doing things differently. It's about learning certain lessons. Okay, some of you guys, you're dealing with a Virgo, Sagittarius, really strong, Aries, and Aquarius. And this is exactly what I was talking about, the age of Aquarius. That is the Fool. You're doing things differently because, you know, this has been a very tough lesson. Okay, whether it's being in separation from your twin or it's this karmic situation that's dissolving. And some of you guys, what I see here with this wallflower energy, she's looking at the shadows. You know, she's doing the shadow work, and sometimes we have to do that on our own. Okay. And we get the Nine of Cups in reverse. So what I'm getting with the Nine of Cups energy, Leo, for you guys is that, you know, not everything is happening the way that you want it to. But that's also part of this journey. It's happening the way it's supposed to. Nine of Cups in reverse takes us back to the Eight of Cups. There's some sort of sacrifice. There's something that you need to let go of, whether it's a karmic situation, whether it's, you know, a way of thinking, behaving, something that you've believed for a long time, a part of your programming. You need to walk away from that. There's definitely, there's patience in progress, but there was this need for you to spend some time alone and to trust that everything is working out for you. Working through those challenges is bringing you a new beginning. And truthfully, Leo, it's a beautiful transformation where I see you really transmuting any sort of negative energy into not only your learning and growth here, but with the Two of Pentacles, it's like bringing the walls down. And we see that with the Four of Pentacles, dissolving these obstacles, you know, building that ladder to climb that wall, or building a tunnel to get under, you know, to get under that fence, whatever it might be. It's actually very strategic. It's very creative. It's very beautiful, but there's something that you need to walk away from in order for this to happen. Okay. Now it may have been that you needed to walk away from your twin. Okay. So that you guys could evolve separately to come back together, to get into the same frequency. But for many of you guys, you needed to release a karmic situation. All right, let's go ahead and see what else comes through. We get, yep, Judgment. So this is Spirit, you know, really coming through. This is about a karmic review, Leo. And I see that with the wallflower, somebody here really taking a look at anything that might throw them off balance, or any triggers or negative reactions that you may have. And really seeing, you know, seeing where you may have, you know, where you can name those shadows and bring them out into the open so they no longer hold so much power over you. The Judgment card is also about, it's time to call judgment on any situation that isn't good for you. And again, for many of you, you've been in a karmic situation with somebody, and Spirit's saying it's time to walk away. Double confirmation of the Eight of Cups. You may have been dealing with somebody who was emotionally unavailable. What I'm seeing is, you know, Spirit saying there's, you know, however long it may take for you to close out this karma, either between you and your twin, or to release this situation that isn't for your highest good. You know, you may be blocking other opportunities, because what I see with this Four of Cups, all of these stars around this person, and that's all of your options. It's also all of the support that you have, you know, your angels, your spirit guides. And I love that we have a new moon here. Even though this is a full moon reading, new moons are about setting your intentions. So what it is that you really truly want. Some of my Leos, you need to see what it is that needs to change, what it is you need to walk away from in order to, you know, to manifest your twin, your soulmate, the love that you want. All right, look at that double confirmation of the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's time to do things differently. It's time to get rid of that old programming that's been keeping you and your partner, you and your divine counterpart, away from each other. All right, and we get the Moon card. So, you know, it's interesting. Cancer and Pisces energy coming through strong here. But the Moon is about confronting your fears. Some of you guys are doing some inner child work, and I see that with the wallflower. Some of my Leos, you guys may have gone a little bit MIA currently. You might have walked away from friends and family while you're trying to either make a decision, or you're healing from a karmic situation, or whatever's happened here. But it's all for your benefit, okay? And it's about it's about getting to those depths and understanding too, like seeing what you deserve, seeing how much power and wisdom that you truly have, and that something here needs to change. It can't go any further with the Judgment card in reverse. There's certain people that you can't continue to take along with you on your journey, because I do feel like many of my Leos, you guys have ascended past whatever this karmic situation is, okay? And it may be with your twin. It may be that this is as far as you guys can go for now. But for many of you guys, it's a karmic situation where there's a very strong bond between you, but you're no longer resonating. You're no longer vibrating at the same frequency. And I'm seeing here that it is time to let go of that. We get the base chakra. So this is all about trust, Leo. The base chakra is about, you know, deep trust and a sense of security in what you are doing on your soul's path. It's about stability and ease, and it's about feeling at home in your body. It's also this energy of Leo, you are enough, the need for grounding, okay, that everything is working out exactly the way it's supposed to. So let's go ahead and pull some additional cards for my dearest Leos. Let's see what other messages come through. Oh, there we go. All right, we get manifestation. We get, okay, so these are the three cards. This is so funny that you saw that these popped out. These were the cards that came out for you guys, okay, in the reading that I had to stop early. Love partnership. You are absolutely manifesting a love partnership, and we get this strong Sag energy here with number 14. There's something here that needs to be tempered, okay? You need to control your emotions. You need to control your thoughts, Leo, because for many of you guys, you know, this, whatever this karmic situation or this karma between you and your twin, it has a tendency to throw you off balance. So use all of your power and your control to stay in your loving presence, to bring yourself back into balance, to do the healing work. You are manifesting your perfect partner, and you have to trust and you have to believe that. All right, so I'm going to pull from Alana Fairchild's Isis Oracle, and we'll get some advice for my dear Leos out there. All right, we get High Priestess. Mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. So Leos, I feel like many of you guys are also going to understand why you've had to endure what you've had to endure. High Priestess energy always invokes for me, you know, water signs, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So what this card is saying is that beloved Isis gazes upon you now, and behind her vast eyes, mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Yeah, and so you guys are seeing what it is you need to do, what it is you need to leave behind, okay? Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have reverence and an open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the grand revelation that's on its way. Okay, you are being shown your purpose in a broader and more meaningful way than ever before. You can expect to have many aha moments where your life experiences and journeys suddenly make sense from a much bigger perspective, helping you understand how everything that you have gone through has brought you to where you are today, which in turn helps you to trust even more where you are being led. Is that not exactly what I've been saying to you guys throughout this reading? Leos, there are challenges, there are obstacles. Trust your path. This union is happening. You are being prepared for union. Everything is going to make sense to you, okay? Sending you lots of love and light. Take care.